Okay, we did that. I think we got to go through the water. I think I did it wrong. I for digital games, more convenient and don't leave to break the discs. Oh yeah, blockhead. Really? I feel like you're just saying all this just to wind me up. I think you're winding me up. Do you want me to go on a little rant? Because I can go on a little rant if you want. Happy to. Discs are for nostalgia merchants. I am going to slap you. I am going to slap you. It's better for the environment. No, it's not better for the environment because where are these games going to be hosted? You've got to then automatically have to have internet connection to download things. It's not better for the environment at all. You could argue about things being recyclable and all that jazz. Well, yeah, make products a bit more recyclable. But at the end of the day, no one's chucking away their discs in a bush, are they? If they are, fucking give it to me. I'll have them. But people are like, I buy digital games. Why should I worry about it only being a digital copy rather than both physical and digital? Well, physical versions, the prices vary. They go on sale. Games go on sale. Games can be sold by different people. So they can have their own like different sales and prices fluctuate. If you look at games on the PlayStation Store, they regularly stay the same. A game that's been out for maybe 5-6 years, you could have to pay full price for that. If you want to look for that online, you could buy it from Amazon for like, I don't know, 10 quid. And you could also find a digital copy of that game for about 10 quid as well, because there's loads of digital places you can buy digital codes. But if you can only buy stuff from the game store, the price is going to be frozen at 60 quid, 80 quid, which is what they want to pay for games nowadays. I don't know why I use that. And it's stupid. You're just basically saying, I want to pay more money all the time for things, and also not actually own those things, because you only have a license to play it. You don't have oh, you dickhead! Anyway, I won't get into it. Ruby boils her chicken. Of course she does. Games will be free with ads. Yeah, everyone loves a bit of that. Mobile gaming. Look at Zelda Breath of the Wild. Digital is still 70 quid. Yeah, it's daft. It should be about 30 at the most. Mayonnaise is expensive. It can be if you want decent mayonnaise. Manufacturing costs. Yeah? If manufacturing costs were a problem, how come, like, a box copy of this game costs the same as a digital copy of the same game? If that were the case, a digital copy should be cheaper. Also should depreciate quickly because you don't actually own anything, do you? Nothing's being sent out. But no, costs exactly the same. And do you think the price is going to go down when they get rid of physical? No, it's going to stay the same, if not get even more expensive. Probably even more expensive, because at the end of the day, who's selling a PlayStation game? The only people that can sell PlayStation games is Sony on the PlayStation Store. So it will stay high, if not go higher. And they're going to fuck themselves, pardon my French, and good, because Sony is doing that with their movies by deleting the movies that people have bought. They oh my god. I know you're winding me up, and it's working. But, like, seriously, I've seen people saying, but I play digital games. I don't care about physical, without realising they need to make money somehow. Oh my god, really? Nah, Bob, I said the price will come down because publishers don't have to pay for discs to be put games on. No, that's daft, blockhead. You're daft to think that. When a tax or a price, when it gets to a level, when it's increased, amazing, sweetie. When has it ever gone back down? Even if they say it's a temporary thing, we're just going to put it up because people need to be taxed more because we're in a tricky situation. When has that ever come back down again? Never. As soon as you start charging more, you're always going to be paying more. That's it. So, remove the freedom of marketplace, allow them to have a monopoly, and then there you go. That's the end of it all. Isn't there a dog down here? I know, Rin. They're both trying to wind me up. And then they're succeeding. Unfortunately, if...
No.
What do you mean, no? Use it, you daft girl! Unfortunately, it could be the end of the gaming industry if they do this. They want this to be a hobby only for rich people. Yeah. I know what we've got to do with this. Well, they just want to milk people, and they're not in a sexy way either. They're in a kind of... They're just not going to stop. Afternoon, Rob. We're talking about non-sexual milkage. Also, the fact that we could face another global crisis with these prices. Yeah, I could see that happening. Because how much money is put into the games industry these days? It's one of the most profitable industries in the world. And they're literally bringing it to its knees with this terrible idea to make more money for the companies. I can see that happening. And they've invested so much money in AI, which has caused consoles and everything to cost so much more money. Because they're like, Xbox are like, I think it's the future. AI is the bloody future. It's not. No one wants it. No one wants you either. Have you got anything? No. Don't blame AI. Look, I'll be the first person to apologise to our AI overlords when it happens, okay? But for what we're getting at the moment, which is terrible AI videos, terrible AI images, you know, you ask ChatGPT anything, it's wrong most of the time, mainly because it's censored and monitored by whoever's running it. No one wants it. No one wants it. People want things to go back to normal. People want to be able to afford a PlayStation. People want to be able to afford to build their own computer. Is someone shooting spears at me? Is that Blockhead? There he is. Blockhead. There you go. There he is. There's Blockhead with his opinions floating to the surface of the water, head down. I'm going to make you a soapbox with lights and glitter. Nice. Just rent the G-Force. Now you can get the true experience. Yeah. It will be something along those lines that, like, you can rent your PC or you can rent. That's a valid point. Didn't they want to try and have people renting consoles and renting stuff? You already have to pay a subscription fee to bloody type a letter. I swear they're thinking about renting out consoles. It will be cheaper. It won't be cheaper if you actually like the game. If you want to rent a console for like a weekend, yeah, it'd be cheaper. What a load of shit. I'm sorry. Absolutely full of...
What do you want? Come on.
I bet Blockhead will be the first one to do it. Like, he'd be like, I don't want to buy a PlayStation 5. I just want to play GTA 6. So can I rent GTA 5 for the time that I play the game? It'll work out cheaper. Bob hated Blockbuster because it was renting. I love Blockbusters. But equally, I didn't like their ethos. I didn't like the fact that they would open next to, let's say, a Prime Video or an independent video store so that they would run them out of business. I didn't like that. But I did like Blockbusters otherwise.
I'm not one of them.
But you are a monk.